and no one was ready for it, and it was a 10-coach train with nobody on it, and it was like, what do we do with this? Like, what is this? It was so odd. And like, just being in the station at that time was like really weird. Again, I was kind of lucky. None of my trains were, it was only a problem for me was leaving Wales. Like, my trains themselves are not that affected. It's only if I want to leave Wales with everyone else that it's like, yeah, then it's a problem. Which is why I couldn't visit my family, because they all live in England. But yeah, it was weird. And like, really, it made me a bit nervous to get back on the trains again, because I was like, oh my god, are they not scheduling at all? Like, what do they do? There's just trains appearing and they can't signal for... But hopefully they've got that sorted out. I know that they said they were going to be doing a lot of engineering work finishing tomorrow, I think. So hopefully pretty soon, like, it will be a little better, but oh my god, it was terrifying. Oh, they were just appearing out of nowhere. Ghost trains. Oh dear, we heard about signaling that it was worth it. Oh, they usually go to get on the train tracks, not necessarily. Yeah, that would make sense. Because again, it doesn't... You'd think if it was in a city, like, both Newport and Cardiff are cities. Seven Tunnel Junction, maybe they wouldn't get around there, but those are both cities I feel like people would notice. Yeah, you say trains. I think steam engines, not diesel trains. Yeah, also take care. Good luck with work. Thank you for popping by, anybody. Yeah, no, take care of yourself. I hope that work goes well. Yeah, that's what happened in Welsh news, is a signalling box caught fire and it's caused a lot of problems. There was, I think, a Beyonce concert in Cardiff. I have no idea how people got to that, because there's no way. So this fire happened, by the way, it affected me last weekend, but it actually happened a full week before. I was aware of it, but I was also like, they were trying to run trains again, and I didn't think that it would take a whole week to fix it. So I found out on the Sunday before, like the day that it happened, that there'd been a fire, as I think a lot of people did. And so I was in conversations with my parents, but on the day it looked like the trains were running, so I was like, perfect, I can just go catch my train again. And then when I finished stream, I looked and they were like, trains cancelled for the rest of the day, and I was like, okay, well, then I can't go. And then when I looked the next day, they'd basically done the same thing, so it's like, I'm kind of glad that I didn't, because I might have got stranded, and my family's really, really busy. Like, they have stuff planned basically every single day for the next month, so I was like, I don't want to be kind of there when they're busy, because I'm just going to be in the way, but if I can't get back, I can't get back. So in some ways, I'm kind of glad that I didn't go, just because I didn't want to be in the way. But at the very least, I got to see someone anyway. So I got to see my mum on Sunday, so it was okay. She came up and visited me on like her one day off for the next month. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, she hasn't got another day off till July. Because I'm really grateful that she did pop up. I bought her lunch because I really appreciated it, and we went out for a nice walk, but like one day off. Like, I'm a workaholic, but whew, that's a lot. Oh dear. Can you send them over here so we can do things about cars? Yeah, they are, I think at the moment they're upgrading a lot of the Welsh system. I know there's a few areas of the trains, which I don't remember which bits, but I know there are some areas of the trains that are actually closed for a while because they're running upgrades so that they work a little bit smoother, which is good. It is overdue, to be honest, but I'm really glad that they are cracking down and doing it. Jealous of your fancy 1900s technology that we threw out there with gridlock, concrete, and pollution. Yeah, again, the trains are not a perfect thing, and they do have a lot of issues, but they are trying to upgrade them, and I'm glad, because I can't drive, so it makes good for me. Just making a bunch of sugar rat. Oh my god, quick, do you have any pictures you'd like to share in the Discord to make everyone very jealous of your sugary rats? If not, don't worry about it, but I hope you're doing well. She doesn't have many days off now. She works for the NHS, for starters. She does multiple different jobs. She's like a very, very well-trained person. So the problem is, in the NHS, the more training you do, the harder you have to work. It's not like one of those ones where you go up and you do less work because you've gone up in it. The more you go up, the worse it is for workload. So she does so much. I can't even describe how much she does. I think she does 3 different jobs, like for different parts of the NHS. Like, I know one of them is the 111 line, as like the nurse that would answer it for you, give you the call back. She does obviously work in practice, and then also she works as though she's doing the training but also working alongside training. So she's technically in training and has 3 jobs. I mean, it's very impressive, and I'm very proud of her. Like, the work she does is amazing, and she really cares about people, and you can tell she just wants people to be okay. But it's a lot of work. It's a heckin' lot of work. That's why I really appreciate that she did come down to see me, because I know that she's really busy. I think they do, thankfully, have a holiday planned, because it's been a bit of a nightmare for them the last couple years. So I'm happy that they can go on